Gloria Scarzy leads them out of the start hut then at the second round of the UCI Downhill World Cup here in Bielsko-Biala, Poland. A brand new track awaits Aaron. It's flat out from the gate here. Nice line that from Scarzy right down the middle, Aaron. We saw that left-hander treacherous in the junior men's race.
Yeah, coming along, she's handling it well. What a story, too. I wasn't as educated on kind of her backstory, too, and how much other types of cycling racing she's done in her career. I think from like track championships, the road racing, enduro, everything in between. And she just loves to ride her downhill bike, but crazy.
You could just ride fast. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Gloria Scarzy then sets our benchmark time. 3:36. Here she comes then, the German national champion. Nina Hoffmann leaves the start hut. She's 1.7 seconds faster at the first split, Aaron. Big gains early doors.
Yeah, I was going to say, she knows she's got to go for it here. Track's drying out. She's going to need a big one to compete with Valley when she drops in here a little bit later, but what a run.
Miriam, that was where you crashed that last shot.
Yeah. Everybody trained on it. It changed so much compared to yesterday.
Through that turn that's getting really beaten up, nearly 3 seconds faster for Hoffmann now. This is looking extremely good for the German.
Go, Nina, pedal hard.
Yep, stands on the pedals, charges across the flat. Nina Hoffmann for Germany, for Santa Cruz Syndicate. What is the fourth split going to tell us for the number 2 bike?
Looking pretty good through there. You can see no wasted time, getting pedals in every opportunity she has.
47.7 kilometers an hour for the second speed trap. 5.6 seconds for Hoffmann.
Impressive.
This is going very, very well for the Hoff.
Last tricky steep section, we saw the junior men having some issues in this left-hander coming up that she's entering right here. She's just got to get around this clean.
She crashed in, Quali, she made it.
All the way over to the rider's left-hand side. Nina Hoffmann then comes down the line. Nina Hoffmann goes fastest in Poland by 7.6 seconds, shakes the head. Balanche leaves the start hut then in Bielsko-Biala.
Allez, allez! Let's go, Cam!
The Swiss national champion. That wood section is covered in that really duffy, loose, talc-like dirt. Balanche makes short work of it now. Over the gap jump. What is the third split going to say? 51.9 kilometers an hour. She's 2.4 faster than Hoffmann.
Yeah, I was going to say she looked like she was carrying a little bit better speed through those switchbacks than Nina was. Little hesitation out of Nina. Camille was really setting those lines up nice. She's losing maybe a little bit of time here.
Let's see. Threads a needle on that off-camber section. 44.5 kilometers an hour for the second speed trap for Balanche. 1.1, so she shipped a bit of time, but not too much.
But she loves this last wood section again.
Here we go, Camille Balanche. Can she find some more time in the woods?
Oh, yeah, it's fast.
Super fast.
Set it hard into that left-hander, gets to the bottom off it, just this left and the 2 gaps to go. Balanche takes flight, heads towards the finish line. Is she heading towards the hot seat? Camille Balanche crosses the line and goes fastest by 0.4 of a second. Wow. In Bielsko-Biala. Looking really good here, Blewitt.
Yeah, linking those berms together, really nice, carrying good speed.
Having to balance aggression a bit here, Miriam.
Yeah, she's getting super consistent, strong on her bike.
Yeah, we know Camille was so strong through these corners that she's getting into right here. Inside line there was nice.
She didn't qualify after a crash in Fort William at round 1, so it'd be great to see her check out with a result today. Jess Blewitt, 52.8 kilometers an hour, good speed to the speed trap, 0.4 of a second, so she's made some progress.
Yeah, pulling a little bit back. That was nice. Got a little double out of there, extra pump into this straightaway.
Jess Blewitt moving on up here in Poland, looking good.
Track must be a bit more sticky, so it's even more physical. It must be really hard when you enter this last wood.
45.5 kilometers an hour through the second speed trap. So it's still in touch. Half a second separates her from the race leader, Camille Balanche. Absolutely nothing to play for here in Poland. Tips it in through the really steep section, neatly done.
This is a close one. She needs to get on it.
We knew this place was going to bring us close race, and we didn't realize it was going to be this close. Jess Blewitt heads towards the finish line, crosses it. Third place for her, 1.2 back. So Miriam, she lost a lot of time at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have to be super fresh to push, and you know this last corner is not easy.
French national champion, she took that sleeve in Les Arcs.
How's that, Miriam, when you do this big start launch and you either like do a burnout or you kind of like pull up too hard on the bars and they go sideways and you start your run, first pedal stroke with a really small mistake.
It means like it's going to be hard. Oh, did you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Great from Marine Cabirou, and she's faster by 0.04 of a second now. The lights turn green for the first time in a while.
She seems really hungry after this.
I think that's what's going to take. I mean, we saw Nina how much time she was able to put down at the bottom. Camille was able to just barely hold on to it, but she's getting over these jumps real easy, which is a sign she's got the power to make it happen.
Yeah, 10th of a second back now at the second split, so it's all to play for still for Cabirou.
Really good pace, and then she's going to enter the steep section. Is she going to take inside, outside? Flat out in the outside. Perfect.
Yeah, it's looking real good.
We say this every time about Marine Cabirou, but a real confidence rider. Once she gets a big result under her belt, she really carries momentum forward. Nearly 53 kilometers an hour through the speed trap, 0.6 of a second. She's still on the same second though.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
But she can keep some good speed.
Third place in the quali, third place in the semi-finals. Would fancy going a couple better this afternoon.
Yeah, this is looking good. I'd imagine she's pulling back a little bit of time here. This might be a green split coming up.
I have this feeling too.
Well, the two of you have called it. Let's see if you're right. I'm not going to time any into that one yet. Fourth split coming up for Marine Cabirou. What's it going to tell us? It does go green. 0.4 of a second. And both of your expert status is confirmed for the rest of the year now.
Thank you. She didn't do too much of a break between the two steep sections.
It's looked like classic Cabirou, hasn't it? She has combined precision with aggression here in Poland, and it has worked. Marine Cabirou crosses the line and goes fastest in Bielsko-Biala by 1.1 seconds.
Crazy.
Ahead of that woman, Camille Balanche, who can only watch on.
The speed suit.
The speed suit is on, and you get the feeling that the Tahnee Seagrave of 17-18 is kind of returning now. She seems to have the wind behind her again and focusing on her riding and just being the Seagrave of old. Where is she going to stack up at this first split in the finals?
It's going to be good.
Almost a second.
0.9 of a second, up nearly a second faster for Seagrave now.
Yeah, you can see her pushing hard straight from the gate over those jumps. As Miriam said, fast yesterday in the first split. Tahnee seems to have a habit of going fast up top. And really good to set the pace here.
She called it really early on this week. She said she's going to focus all her efforts in those wood sections. She reckons that's where the time is. So if that's the case, we could be looking at something special from Seagrave. Seagrave then, across the gap jump, turns right towards the woods. It's now 0.5 of a second, clear. Half a second for Tahnee Seagrave now. Whoa, back end just slides out the edge of the track, crumbling underneath her. Has that cost her any time? Oh, maybe just disrupted her momentum slightly, went to that big inside line. Miriam, what do you think?
She's like so fast, and I'm like, oh, finger crossed, it made it. I can't wait to see with third split. She's pushing, makes a mistake, but sometimes it's really good to make some mistake.
It's back now, but only a 1/10 of a second. Only a 1/10 of a second for Seagrave.
Man, yeah, it's a
gonna be
tough one.
tight.
Yeah, she's going to have to fight back here. She knows she's given up some time. She can't afford to give up anymore.
But she can make it in the last section in the steep. She loves it, and she's fast there.
8 UCI World Cup wins to her name, but it's moving backwards. 1.8 back for Seagrave. She has lost time in those woods, you know. I think that might have just broken her concentration slightly. As you say, Aaron just scrambling to get clipped back in again.
Yeah, tough too, because you use some extra energy, which you can't afford to do, trying to find the pedal.
Seagrave then heading down towards the line, crosses it 5th. Oh, what could have been so fast up top for Seagrave, but Höll leaves the start hut in Poland.
So powerful in the start gate.
Huge amount of power going through the pedals.
Yeah, you got to feel like this almost feels like hers to lose. We've seen some riders kind of be strong at different sections of the track, but Marine's been the best one to put it all together at once. But you know, looking at the splits, there is some more time out there.
Marine's the only one so far to have gone inside that semi-final time. Höll goes down. And Bielsko-Biala right at the top of the course.
I'm so good at it.
Valentina Höll has been down hard here in Poland. Bielsko-Biala, the second round of the UCI Downhill World Cup. We rejoin her run live now, so she is up and moving. You can see the dirt all over the UCI Champions rainbow jersey. Höll. It's always drama with Valley, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of what we see, right? It's as we said when she left, it's a bit her race to lose sometimes. She's so fast and so strong, but it can get her into trouble every once in a while. She pushes just a little hard. It is what we love about her, though.
Yeah, this is what we love, but this track is a lot of, we've seen many crashes in the men as well.
She's going faster here. She's pulled another 10th of a second back at the 4th split, so still roared on by the crowd.
Ooh. Crashing in the steep middle line. We haven't seen any girls taking this line.
No, Valentina Höll putting on a show for her fans. She knows that there's points left up for grabs. Where is she to cross the line? Crosses the line, 6th place. So, well, it wasn't what she came here for, but it's points in the bank. And Cabirou.
Super stoked for Marine. She had a great run. It was super good to watch.
Cabirou wins in Bielsko-Biala. What a dramatic elite women's race. Valentina Höll's up there already to celebrate with her, and Nina Hoffmann. Superb riding from the national champion of France, Scott Factory. Downhill, back on the top step. Cabirou, Camille, Balanche, Nina Hoffmann, your top 3. Then it's Blewitt, 4th, Seagrave, 5th, Höll, Scarzy, Gale, Ferguson and Vidman.